All right, Anson High School, I'm going to show you how to set up your gradebook. So you first want to start by going to My NC Ed, and then you want to go to the Power Teacher, which is where we normally take attendance. So you click here on Power Teacher. Once you get there, it gives you the option of taking attendance, but you don't want to take attendance. You want to go to your gradebook. So on the left-hand side, you should see the word Power Teacher Pro, and this is the location to where the gradebook is. So you click on that link, and it's going to take you to the Powerschool page. What you'll notice is there's currently nothing inside, no assignments, and you want to make sure there aren't any assignments until your gradebook is set up, because parents get notifications and it can basically give them a grade that's not accurate. So on the left hand side, you should see the settings button, and this is where you go to set up your gradebook. Traditional grade calculations is the next link that you want to click on. And then F1 is the final grade. If you notice, this has already been set up for you. Quarter 1, Q1 is 40%, quarter 2, Q2 is 40%, and your final exam will always be 20%. So there should be nothing that you have to do in this location. You just want to go to quarter 1 and quarter 2 to make sure that those are set up the way you would like. Now, if you are a teacher who does points, then there's really basically not very much set up. So if you go into the pencil on the right hand side, it's the edit key. It allows you to edit anything that you want to do. Category weights is normally what most teachers use. If you're just doing total points, then you can already see that it's set up for total points. And all of your points will give you 100%. So you would have to actually do some legwork to break it down into how you would want it in your class when you do your grading individually. However, to do category weights, right here where you see the word total points, there is a drop down bar. So you click on the drop down and you want to change this to category weighting. When you hit category weighting, it gives you an option of what categories you would like. There's a plethora of categories to choose from. However, I caution you, do not choose a category that you will not be using every 9 weeks. If you choose projects and do not use projects, it's going to count that percentage as 100%, and so kids are getting points for something they really didn't do. So let's say for me, I'm going to use, most teachers use a test. We would say test, and then to actually weight it, right here in the weight button, you're going to click how much out of 100 you would like your weight to be. So if your test is 50% of their final grade, I would put in 50. Now, if you notice, there are no more weights, but I have 3 other weights that I would like to add. So right here in the upper right hand corner next to the word percent, you see the plus sign. This is to add on different categories. So you can click the plus sign. Now you just go through the same process of adding in the categories again. You come over to the category weight drop down bar, you click category weights, and then you pick the next type of category you would like to assign. So classwork is also another common category. Let's say we use 20% for classwork. Then we're going to add on another and click category weight again. Another one would be homework. Let's say that's 10%. Oops, 10%. Category weight again. And then quizzes, which is another one. And then 20%. Okay, and you hit save. Now, let's go back. What you will notice is as I do my summation of all my weights, when I add them all together, it should give you 100%. If it does not give you 100%, you need to go back and recalculate how you want to weight it so that it can give you 100%. Make sure you click save, and that is basically done for quarter 1. To do the same thing for quarter 2, you would come to the pencil on the right hand side, which is the edit button, and you go through the same process over again. To add, again, you hit the plus key for however many you want to add, and then you can just go in and click your category weights for each one. and then the same thing. If you know in quarter two you're going to do a different, some actual different type thing like a project and you want it to count this time, you can add it in quarter two, or you can just keep your weights the same for both quarters, quarter one and quarter two. So for quizzes, 20, for tests, 50, for classwork, 20, and then for homework, 10. Again, you want to make sure it comes up to 100 and then hit save. Your exams is going to be total points. That's already been locked in for you. And so that's basically how you set up your category weights. All right.